Hi everyone. Now we are going to see dictionaries in Python. How dictionaries can be used and it can be programmed in Python. So we are going to see how to create a dictionary, how to access the elements from the dictionary, how to edit or add elements, that is you can change the data given in the dictionary. You can also delete or remove elements from the dictionary, and along with this we are going to see certain methods and built-in functions that can be used in dictionary. First we are going to see what is dictionary in Python. Python dictionary, it is an unordered collection of items where you can have compound data types, that is you can use string, integer, tuples, list, etc. So any type of data type can be used in the dictionary and it should have a key value pair. So this is very important. So we have to use a key value pair, and these dictionaries are optimized to retrieve values when the key is known. If you know the key, you can just take the value with the help of that particular key. Next we are going to see how to create a dictionary. You can see here we are going to use only curly braces separated by commas. That is the main important thing used to create a dictionary. So you have to use curly braces. Inside that you can have comma as a separator for each and every key value pair. As I have already told you, you can use any data type. That is, it can be a string, number, a tuple, or it can be a repeated data also. Continuously you can have strings, continuously you can have numbers, etc. But the details must be unique. That is the only thing we have to concentrate here. So we can see how to create a dictionary. You can see the first thing. It represents an empty dictionary. So my underscore dict, that is your dictionary name, that is equal to curly braces. It represents empty dictionary where we are not having any data inside that braces. Next we are having integer keys, that is 1. It represents apple. 2. It is the key for the pair ball. So here we have used integer keys, that is 1, 2 or integer keys where the data we have given is string. Next one is dictionary with mixed keys. You can see here name is a string here, name is John, and you are having here name is the key and John is the value for this name. Next we are having 1 is the key, and you are having a list over here. 2, 4, 3 is the data given inside this. Next one is another example where you can just call or create a function for this dictionary. So my underscore dict is the dictionary name, that is equal to dict, which is a function. Inside that function you can have a curly braces. You can see here we are having curly braces. This 1 is the key and apple is the value. So 1 is the key, apple is the value. Next 2 is the key, ball is the value. Similarly you can have n number of items. Next you can also have sequences. So you can see here inside this you are having a sequence where 1 represents apple, 2 represents ball. Here you can see the difference where here we are having curly braces and here we are having square brackets. That is the difference here. Next we are going to see how to access the values or the elements from the dictionary. So we have already seen that each and every dictionary will be having its own key value pairs. You can use this particular key inside square bracket to get the value of that, or else you can also use get method. So that's what represented here. Key can be used either inside square brackets or you can use get method. Now we can see one example. My underscore dict is the dictionary name. Inside that you are having the key as name and the value for that name is Jack. And age is the next key and the value for age is 26. So here we are having 2 key value pairs, name and age. You can see here print, it represents to print the data. So print, and my underscore dict is the dictionary name and this name, it represents the key value represented here. Yes, and then next one is print my dictionary. Here we are using the get method. So get of, we are using this key. Age is the key. So I have given here as age. Now, if you execute this code, you will get the output Jack 26, where this name, it gives the output Jack, and this get of age, it gives the output 26. Next, we are going to see how to change or add elements in a dictionary. If the key is already present, the values will get updated, or else a new key value pair will be generated. Changing is nothing but editing. Already there will be a name. You can just change the name of a particular person. That is here. You can have that Jack's age is 27. Instead of that, you have given it as 26. That is called as changing the element. Adding is, you are going to add a field called address. You are having name, age, you are going to add a mobile number or some other details of that particular person. Then here you are coming with the concept of adding elements in a dictionary. You can see here in this example, my underscore dict is nothing but the dictionary name and age. These two things we already had. To update the value, that is updating is nothing but changing the element. So here we are going to change this particular age to 27. So dict of, you can just give the key. That is age is equal to 27, where 26 will be, this 26 will be replaced with this 27. Next we are just printing it. For adding, you can just give the dictionary name and you can just have the key in the square brackets. So here we are going to generate a new key called address and we have given the value as downtown. That's all. So now we are printing the dictionary. You can see the output here for this print statement. Print my underscore dict. So here you will get name as Jack. So we are having name Jack and age is 26 is the old data where it is updated with 27. So your output is 27. So that is the first print statement. Second one is you are having this dictionary. You have added this address here. So in this my dict, you will be getting address, downtown, name, Jack and age 27. So whenever you are adding an item, it will be added as the first. That is what represented here. Next we are going to see how to delete or remove the elements. Here we are having 4 options. Pop is nothing but removing a particular item. And pop item is you can just give the key value. Key value if you are giving, that particular item will be popped out from the dictionary. Clear will remove all the items and it will clear all the items at once. Del keyword, it will remove the whole dictionary itself. Clear will be removing all the items where your dictionary will be empty, and del keyword it will be deleting the whole entire data. So this is an example you can see here. Creating a dictionary, we all know square is the dictionary name. What I have used here. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 is 16 and 5 is 25. This is the dictionary what I have created. And here I have used the function pop of 4. So you can see here print squares dot pop of 4 square. This is nothing but my dictionary name, pop of 4. So pop of 4 is this 16. So when you are printing, you can see here this 16 will be my removed item, because we are having the print statement inside the pop. So the pop, the item is the value for this key, that is 16. Next we have just printing this dictionary to check whether it has popped out. So you can see here we are having 112439 and 525 where your 416 has popped out. Next is pop item. So squares dot pop item, it represents the first item to be popped. We have not represented any key value pair here. So the first value will be popped out, that is 1, 1. So the remaining items have been displayed here for this print squares. Next, deleting a particular item, del squares of 5. So here you are using the key as 5. So this 5 is to 25 will be deleted and your output is 2 is to 4 and 3 is to 9. And removing all the items, that is clear. So clear is nothing but you will be clearing all the items inside the dictionary where you will be having an empty set. And del squares will remove the whole dictionary where you will not get any output here. So for this del squares, we have deleted this square. So the whole dictionary will be deleted. So these are all certain dictionary methods what we have seen already. Clear, it will remove all the items from the dictionary. Copy, it will return a shallow copy of the dictionary. Get key of D, it represents if that particular key value does not exist, it will not return any value. Items, it will display all the items in the dictionary. Yes, keys, it will return a new view of the dictionary keys. Pop, we have already seen, that is the key what we have given will be popped. Next one is pop item, that also we have seen. The key value, the first key value will be removed or deleted. Update is to changing a value, and values it return a new view of the dictionary value. So these are all the methods what we have seen in the previous slides. And this is the thing, built-in functions with the dictionary. So you can see here, these are all certain built-in functions where you can use it along with the dictionary name. So here we are going to see about 5 functions: all, any, length, compare and sorted. All, it represents, it will return true if all the keys of the dictionary are true, or if the dictionary is empty. Next, any, it returns true if any key what we have given is true. If you are having the key as 1 is to 1, 2 is to 4, likewise. If you are giving 2, that key exists now, it will return true. If the dictionary is empty, there are no keys where you cannot check with any values and will return false. Length, it returns the number of items in the dictionary. Compare, it is used to compare the items of 2 dictionaries. So you can directly compare 2 dictionaries and tell whether 2 dictionaries are having the same data or not. Sorted, it will just generate a new sorted, that is an ordered arrangement of the details what you are having in the dictionary. Now we will move to an example. You can see here I have used 2 functions, length and sorted. So squares is the dictionary what I have used. Squares is my name of my dictionary where I have used 1 is to 1, 3 is to 9, 5 is to 25, 7 is to 49 and 9 is to 81. So this is the key value pair I am having. Now I am printing the length of the dictionary. So length of squares will give 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So my length is 5. It represents how many values I am having in the dictionary, how many key pair values. Sorted. So sorted of squares it represents, you can have the details in a sorted value. So 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So here the given dictionary is already sorted. If you want, you can just give the values as non-sorted values, but you will be getting the same output as sorted output. We will sort with the help of the key values what we have used. So here we have come to the end of dictionaries and the functions and methods that can be used with the dictionaries. Thank you.